Chapter 5. The Decision. Vanilla wheeled her bike through the dark market square. It was decorated for Christmas. In the center there was a large Christmas tree with lights. Vanilla's bicycle basket was full of presents. She would send some of them to her mother and father, who lived south in England, and some to her friends. She had said to stay in Cambridge for the Christmas holidays. Although she would be alone in her house, she could manage the kitchen tap and the washing machine. She also wanted to buy some curtains for the second bedroom, just in case. This was just this time last year. She and Stephen had planned Christmas together. It was such fun next year, Stephen said. We might have our own child to share Christmas with. And Vanilla had agreed. She couldn't help feeling sorry for herself now. She thought how different reality was. Here she was, a year older, not only still childless, but single as well. She had nothing definite from the adoption agency for weeks, although she had several more visits from the social workers and had attended some workshops. She was beginning to feel that everything was against her. If they only understood how painful it was, not knowing whether you were ever going to be given a child to adopt. It had been so long since she heard anything, but she had forced herself to stop thinking about it, at least until the new year. She opened the door, went into the sitting room, and dropped the pile of presents on the floor. The house always felt so cold and unfriendly when she'd been out all day. She rushed about, closing curtains and turning on lamps. She put the heating on and plugged in the kettle. Then she noticed that the light on her answer phone was blinking at her. Collapsing onto a cushion by the phone, she pressed the red button on the machine and sat back to listen to her messages. Hi Vanilla, it's Teresa. I wondered if you'd like to come to Timothy's Christmas play with me at his school next week. Speak to you later. There was another message. Hello, this is the adoption agency. We've got some news for you. Please could you call it back as soon as possible? Vanilla looked at the clock. It was 6 o'clock. She might be in time to talk to someone at the agency, but she was afraid of what they might say. She decided to call Teresa back first. I'd love to come to Timothy's place, she told her friend. I can take the afternoon off work. Everything's slowing down for Christmas now anyway. Oh, good, said Teresa. Timothy will be happy. He asked if you'd been there. He's a bit disappointed that he's not going to say anything, but you were there to clap him. It will all be worthwhile. Vanilla laughed. Teresa continued. Yes, I think Ward felt he had to give the speaking part to children who didn't usually succeed at their goal. Rod's been having some trouble from one parent. He's accusing him of preferring children who work hard and do it well. It's all just gossip, of course, but meant. Well, said Vanilla, I suppose it's fair that less able children get a chance. Oh, yes, said Teresa, sounding a little annoyed. Of course, but it should make the other children feel bad. It must be very difficult to get the right balance, said Vanilla. She didn't want to argue with her friend, but she thought Ward was right to offer the speaking part to children who didn't succeed in other subjects. She loved Timothy very much, but was definitely a child who had lots of opportunities at home. Always helped him do well at school. He was always top of the class. It was good for him to learn occasionally to take a backseat and let children with fewer advantages do well. Anyway, she added, we'll sit and cheer and clap when we see him, so I know that he's the best actor I've ever seen on stage. Teresa laughed. How are you, anyway? She asked. Oh, okay, said Fenella slowly. Actually, I think the adoption agency may have some news for me. There's a message, but I don't want it bad. I can't bear to think about it. I've got the phone number hack. I'm too nervous. Oh, Fenella, I'm sure it's good news. It's so exciting. You must have me as soon as you know. Fenella felt warmed by her friend's genuinely enthusiastic response, and it was guilty that she'd be annoyed by her alone conversation. Thanks, Teresa. I hope I have some news by the time I see you to play. I look forward to it. See you then, said Fenella, and put the phone down.